Merhaba, yeni filmler, sinema haberleri ve dosyalarla yepyeni bir haftada karşınızdayız. Arkanıza yaslanın ve kendinizi sinema dünyasının büyüsüne bırakın. Başlıyoruz.
Coney Island, 1950s. The beach, the boardwalk. I work here on Base 7.
Usta yönetmen Woody Allen, sinematografisindeki 47. filmi Wonder Wheel ile bizlere 50'ler New York'unda yaşanan aldatmanın gölgesindeki hüzünlü ve melankolik bir aşk hikayesini anlatıyor. Dönme Dolap, Oscar ödüllü Kate Winslet, Justin Timberlake, Juno Temple ve Tony Sirico gibi başarılı oyuncu kadrosuyla göz dolduruyor. Sinematografisi Oscar ödüllü Vittorio Storara'ya ait olan filmde başarılı oyun sergileyen Kate Winslet'ın performansı Oscar kulislerinde akademi jürisinin dikkatini çekti. Ve film Amerika'da yönetmenin doğum günü olan 1 Aralık'ta vizyona girdi.
You've got to do it. And I thought, God, she's right. Because of course, an opportunity like that just doesn't come around, sometimes more than even once in a lifetime.
Oh, it's, I'm sure I'm probably mirroring a lot of actors who get the most random call from the Woody Allen.
I had an experience when my agents called me and said that Woody Allen would like to meet me, which of course I was like, wow, how did that happen? And so I flew to New York and went to his editing suite where you go meet with him. And his casting director, Patricia, said, are you ready? And I was like, yeah, ready as I'll ever be.
Well, I had seen Coney Island. There were times I was there in the daytime before it got moving for the day. And I could see kids and their parents who lived there and who lived in amongst the rides. And they were poor people and they were harsh people and they had a tough life. And it was not the delight for them that it was for the tourists. There's no special way. It just comes to me after a lot of, agonizing thought. I mean, there's no simple way to explain that exactly.
It's a scene where my character Ginny is, she's sort of having an imagined conversation with Mickey, Justin's character, in the mirror. She's kind of brushing her hair and she's just kind of looking at herself, and it's a moment of reflection. But she's sort of practicing the conversation that she would have with Mickey, almost like it's a performance. And Woody got me to really play around with it, and he gave me so much freedom with it. He said, we have a few good ones. Just do whatever you want and make it your own. You know what to do. And I thought, God, he's really trusts me to just share my own ideas about this moment, and it was just great.
I think my favorite scene to shoot is the entrance. Coming home, happy that he caught fish, and shocked to see his daughter after 5 years.
My favorite scene to shoot was the scene in the bedroom between me and Kate Winslet, where Carolina and Ginny are just completely on different pages of what they're talking about. Carolina has absolutely no understanding of why Ginny is so angry with her. And getting to do a scene like that with Vittorio and Kate Winslet and Woody Allen, dream.
When you're married to a man who got rich putting people's feet in cement, you probably never had to do a dish. Did he kiss you?
Why are you getting so heated?
If you really watch, there are very specific moments in the movie where Mickey, with Ginny, there's a shadow that he can walk in and out of. And Vittorio and I talked about that, because it's representative of him maybe trying to hide himself a little bit from who he wants her to see he really is. So it's a subtle thing, but it's it's masterful, cinematography.
I was told that Woody would like to meet me in New York. I was given the address. I showed up, I walked in, I met him for 60 seconds. He gave me 2 pages, explained the character. I went outside, I looked at it. I came back in and I read. And then 3 hours later I had the part.
I was actually very, very nervous to say yes, because I genuinely wasn't sure if I really had it in me to be able to play the role. And my husband said, so, what did you think when I finished reading the script? And I said, well, it's absolutely incredible, but it's a real shame because I can't do it. I just can't. do it. And he's staring at me and I'm going, stop looking at me like that, because there's nothing you can say that is going to make me do this. I can't do it, it'll be too hard and I don't know how. And then my daughter walks past and she goes, Mum, get over yourself.
Kate's character is keeping me on the wall. And then when Juno's character, my daughter, comes, I can jump off the wall.
I was just so overwhelmed by just the magnitude of all of these characters, but in particular Ginny, the character that I play, because she's just so multi-layered and very, very rich and complex.
I feel like Carolina was someone that knew quite a lot about herself. Yeah, she's on the run from something, but she's on the run from quite an adult life. And there was a real sweetness and a naivety to
Love, life, the future, fragile. Very fragile.
Victoria and I, sit before we do a movie. I've now just finished my third movie with him. And we sit and talk and decide what we want to do. And he's full of suggestions. And I have my own thoughts from the script. And we put it together. And then, again, like working with genius actors, if you work with genius cinematographers, that's what happens. I've been very fortunate my whole life.
Sinemaskop'un sonuna geldik. Haftaya aynı gün ve saatte ekranlarınızda tekrar karşınızda olacağız. Sizleri sosyal medya hesaplarımıza da bekliyoruz. Hayatınızı uzun metrajlı yaşamanız dileğiyle. Sinemasız kalmayın, izlemediğiniz filmde kalmasın. Hoşçakalın.